is 7:30 on March the 1st. It's a Wednesday. I was packing up last night and I'm headed out to South Florida today. It's about a 13-hour drive, so with stops for gas and everything else, I should be getting down there 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's 11:30. I've actually got down here like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. But I've been talking to my mom, my dad, and some friends, just telling them I got down here safe. And 2 days is a lot of time, but I want to cover a bunch of ground, find some tracks, find some sign, and see what I can do. Get some footage. But 2 more days, and it's officially turkey season 2023. That's the view though this morning. Beautiful out here. I just want to see if there's any places that I should break off from the trail and go check out, just in case a bird gobbles or something. That camera's a little bit foggy, but I think that'll go away as it heats up. I don't have anything to wipe the camera with, or I would. My first snake of the trip. Nothing yet, but just gotta keep on pushing forward and see what happens. Turkey feather. Well, I am 4 miles in, 4.25 miles in. I'm still about 1.5 miles away from where I want to be centrally, and because from there I can go just about anywhere that I've got pins, and that's where I hunted a decent bit last year. But there's tracks everywhere through here. actual owls, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I didn't hear nothing. All I saw was that hen. Those owls just called a little bit. Figured one might gobble at them because they obviously sound way better than me, but there either isn't a turkey here or the turkey just did not want to gobble. Don't know how well you can see me because the camera's been fogging up, but day 2 of scouting. It's March the 3rd, 7 o'clock, right at sunrise just about. As you could see in the clip before, I hitched a ride most of the way back here. So what happened is yesterday, after I didn't hear any birds, I was walking back out and, you know, I started timing myself like, okay, I need to just see how long it's going to take for me to get back in here, because I was like, this is going to take me forever. So I started doing that, and I just started booking it out, and I was just alone with my thoughts, and I come around a corner of the road, a bend, and I look up, and I was like, what is that? Because, I mean, I saw some light, and I'm like, it's 2.5 miles to the road. But sure enough, there's 2 guys back in there side by side up, turning around to, after they, you know, listened, they were going back to the road. You know, I started picking up the pace, trying to get to them before they drove off without me, see if I could hitch a ride, and they let me. They're some good folks, but on the way back, we got stuck. We just hit a patch of real soft ground that we didn't know was there, and that side by side just sunk. So they had to go get their truck, and we went back and pulled it out. But you know, we exchanged numbers and talked about where to go and where they'd been listening, where I'd been listening, and we dropped one of them off this morning. He went off onto a fork in the road, and we kind of went the opposite way, kept on coming back in here, and here we are. There's a gator track up against the LaCrosse boot, and there's this path down the mud. Good sized gator. Hope I don't run into him.
That's creepy. You see the thing scale.
Alright, it's 12:30, so it's been a minute, but when I was sitting there just taking a break, one of the guys walked up to me that I've been with, and I didn't know he was gonna wrap all the way around me, but he kind of surprised me anyways. We met up with the other guy, so all 3 of us just sat there and talked for a little while, and we have decided that I'm gonna stay out here for the rest of the afternoon. They're about to go get the side by side and see if they can find a better path to get back in here, so we can actually drive to the spots we're going to be hunting, or within a mile or 2. All 3 of us found lots of sign. One guy heard one gobble this morning and saw a hen. The other one ran into 2 hens and a gobbler on the road and backed out. So we've got some good signs and know where some are. There's plenty of tracks to show for it. So we're going to be back here for the weekend for sure, and we're going to see what we can do. But they're going to see and scout a little bit more on the side by side, and I'm going to come sit out here on one of these long roads or something and see if I can catch some turkeys walking up and down it. So far I've not heard anything. I hooted for about 20 minutes now. I'm walking and trying to hoot in different directions while I make my way out of here, but I haven't heard nothing, which sucks, but I can't help it. don't know where the turkeys are, I guess. But I mean, there's sign everywhere. So I guess I just gotta be in here and hope I hear one gobble in the morning. I'm not sure. Well, good morning, everybody. It is March the 4th, which is the opening day of turkey season here on South Florida public land. I'm currently getting everything ready, putting up the final touches on what I need for the day, and my two friends, Chase and Ace, or Ace and Chase, or maybe if they don't want to be in the videos, two strangers. We'll say that, but they're coming right now with the side-by-side, and we're gonna try to get back in here pretty early. There are so many people here. Everybody, it's the morning of Saturday, March the 1st, March the 4th, my bad. Opening day of South Florida public, or South Florida turkey season. I'm ready to where I wanted to be this morning in plenty of time. I've been sitting here battling the mosquitoes, but it's a little cloudy and it was a little windy a minute ago, but I've not heard a gobble yet now. I know the camera's a little bit blurry, but you know, it's pretty up in here. It's really dry. From what I've been hearing around, even the locals say this is the driest they've ever seen it, so there's that. I don't know if I've said this or not, but one of those guys ended up shooting a bird this morning. The one that heard the one that heard the bird said the bird shut up, but then he got him close enough to pull the trigger. I don't know if I've said that yet, but he did that a little while ago, and now he's headed back to camp to clean the bird, and he's gonna come back out and try to help one of us other two try to get on some birds and just listen for them. So we'll see what we can do, but I'm about to just walk and call and maybe look at the map and try to find somewhere to go hunt, but you know, I'm gonna have to end up walking it all. So what I'm gonna do is just start hunting back towards the camp now, save myself some time later. I just saw a big old alligator get some. What he's doing. Well, I gotta go through that crap somehow, some way or another. Jeez, that's a big gator. For a puddle like this, for sure. Woo! And off into the canal he goes. Well, I'm in here to where I wanted to come listen for the second day. I got here about 45 minutes early, so I took a nap, which was great, but I've got a bunch of owls around me and they're all hooting on their own. So it's just about now time for the turkeys to start wanting to gobble, so hopefully I'll hear one soon, but you can hear these owls going crazy. They're really getting it. It's pretty out here. It'd just be better for a turkey to gobble now. Still just a foggy morning. and I've just been walking, but I ran into an old guy, an older gentleman, very nice man, and he's gonna have to head home for some sort of a birthday dinner, but he was about to get out of the woods anyway, and me coming just helped him speed up that process, which I hate, but he offered me a ride to, I mean, it helped save me about half a mile up to one of these roads, but I appreciate that. And he was just telling me that Friday he saw a bird back here on this back road where I jumped a bird yesterday. So there's a tom that's been on this road from 10 to 4 in the afternoon the past 2 days, so I'm just hoping he's back here today. Alright, I just want to do some quick updates. For right now, airplane. Anyways, yesterday I was hunting back to the road because I wasn't gonna roost a bird, but and then, you know, walk back way the hell after dark. Anyways, I was walking down this road that I'm on right now, and I came across a buggy, like a swamp buggy. Nobody was on it, and I thought to myself, you know, maybe I should wait here and hitch a ride back with them because they're probably out hunting. I get about 100 yards away, and they're coming down the road on a side-by-side. He had to call his buddies to bring him another tire because it went flat, and it was a big tire. But, you know, they gave me a water and offered me a ride, so I helped them put that tire on, and we all got to talking, and I rode back with the guy whose buggy it was, and he's been hunting here for 15 or 20 years, and he gave me a bunch of pointers, which I'm really happy about. But on our way out, we jumped a bird in this same road. So there's that. The old man just told me he saw that bird on Friday. So Friday and Saturday he's been here. He said Friday was at 10 in the morning. I saw him yesterday at 4. But there's birds traveling this road. As much of a hellhole it can be sometimes, it's breathtakingly beautiful, so it makes it a little bit more bearable. I'm about a mile and a quarter from the camper. I made great time, so nothing's happened. I've been calling. I've actually taken the mouth call out by now, but I saw one deer, and it's just been me and my thoughts for the last couple miles. So ospreys are hands down one of the coolest birds, and look at that, he's got him a fish or a bird or something. That's pretty cool. They are awesome, and I love seeing them out here. We'll see what I can get in here to do. It's 1 o'clock, so I'm not expecting to go too far or do too much today, but at least do a little bit of scouting on the way into where I want to hunt, so we'll definitely see. I found some fresh boot tracks, or not fresh boot tracks, but boot tracks with fresh gobbler tracks. They look like in them, so I'm going to just sit here for at least a little while, probably an hour or two, and see what happens. But I'm hoping that something's still in the area, so we'll definitely see. But I'm tired. I need a break anyway, so I'll be here. Like I said, I'm trying to get out of here before it gets like pitch black. It's not gonna happen, but I'm trying to time myself getting back here to be sure of what I need to do tomorrow. So that's why I tried to roost one there, and now I'm trying to get back as soon as I can, just to see my time. But I should make it back at a decent hour and get some good sleep. that's it for day 3 hunting. It was only a half day, but it was still fun. Just because it's turkey hunting. I wish I could hear a bird or hell see a bird at some point, but I can't ask for a whole lot more. But I'm just gonna get out of here. Look at that beautiful sunset like always. Big old field with all these pine islands, but I mean, there's nothing out here. No birds, no deer, no nothing. It's just sun, dehydration, more sun. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Don't know where the turkeys are. Found plenty of tracks over there. Some fresh, some old. Don't know why I didn't hear a single bird gobble this morning. Trying to make one gobble now. It's not working. Like always. Why there's no footage, probably. I mean, there's nothing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know where I should be. I don't know what, what I need to be doing. Just, it's frustrating. Frustrating. Putting all these miles in, walking, calling, nothing striking up, sitting and calling, nothing coming by. I don't know what to do. It's rough. It's real rough. Anyways, I'm gonna head on and I will see y'all later. Or in just a little bit. This is why I keep coming back to this place.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I don't think this ever happened to me, but these owls are following me out of the woods. They just keep on. Once I get about 50, 100 yards, they come right near me again and just keep on going. All with a beautiful sunset. I mean, this just has basically made this day 10 times better just by this little thing. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, 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 oh! They're about 50 yards away now at least. So if they get closer, they're still following me. Shoot. Well, seems like they stopped, sadly. But for a good 200, 300, 400 yards, they just kept on hopping trees and coming. I guess I finally got too far away from wherever their little home range is, so. But that's still cool. I love owls. Love owls. So, anyways, I'm about to really book it and get out of here. I should be, I don't know. I lost a little bit of time trying to film them and mess with them, but it was worth it, so I should still be out at a decent time. Get some rest before tomorrow. I don't know how far I'm gonna go in, but I'm gonna try to get on a bird at some point somewhere, so it'll probably be a while. So we'll see. Gosh, that is one pretty snake. I'm talking about gorgeous. Look at that. Getting hit on the road, but wow, that is a beautiful rattlesnake. Well, it's the start of day 6 of hunting. I'm about to go, it's 4:30, about to go about 4.5, 5 miles in and hope to hear a bird. So I hope I can hear something, make something happen early. Also, Grayson Cowart, my buddy, happy birthday today. Hopefully I can get a bird on your birthday. I'm just standing in some cypress, watching the sunrise, listening. decent tracks. There's a big old gator track. I mean, that is as big as my boot. It's just wild. I've been sitting in this same spot since this morning. Finally moving a little bit because I think I've been there for an hour and a half. My legs are just starting to hurt, but there's still good sign all through here. I have no idea how old it is, but I'd like to think it's a little fresh. This is where those gator tracks led to, so I'm just hoping it doesn't get too deep. I can see the bottom right now, which is a good thing. I know it's not a turkey, unless it's a special turkey, but I don't know. It might be this big old alligator sitting in the road. I'm not sure. There is a pair of gobbler tracks still following this road, so. Yeah, it is a huge alligator. I mean a giant. Like he's getting close to me. And that's the last thing I want to deal with is a big alligator. Gosh, I don't want to deal with him. I mean, he's a freaking tank. Well, in my stupidity, I've gotten even closer to the alligator because all the turkey tracks and the turkey sign lead right past him onto a side road. Well, it is 11:20. I just had to sit down and take a break, get some water, try to eat before this long walk back. Let's see. Is it updated? I'm at close to 10 miles for the morning, and I've still got somewhere in the 3, 4, 5 mile range to go back. I mean, I'm not too sure. I don't know. It's a long way. It's a long way back. It's gonna take me a good little while, so probably gonna have to refill my Camelback before I even start. So it's just wild how you can see so much sign, run through as much good timber as I did. I mean, I hit every pine stand on this whole loop, this whole circuit of trail. Nothing. No, I mean, I know they get down to Cypress and walk around there because it's a little bit easier after the fly down, but still, you know, I've been calling into the Cypress too. Haven't heard anything at all. I mean, I'm gonna continue to call as I walk back, but I mean, with the luck I've had, I'm not gonna strike anything up, so we'll see. I'm extremely defeated already today. It's not even lunchtime, but I'm gonna just keep heading back, keep calling, keep hunting. Pray that something gobbles or walk up on one strutting in the road. I mean, I don't care how I see or kill a turkey at this point. I mean, just hope something happens. But I'm gonna go back and try to hunt a different axis on a tip that some guys gave me yesterday. So it's better to go check that out than just keep repeating myself and coming in here over and over and over and over again and suffering, not hearing anything. So I'm gonna do that. Went in this morning just to see if I could hunt the morning, maybe hear something. Didn't hear nothing, so I came out, let my feet dry for a little bit. I mean, I didn't walk too far, but my feet were still wet from just the sweat and humidity, so I let them dry real quick. And then I came over here to a different little access to hunt a tip that I was given by some guys that have killed some birds. They scouted this, said they found some decent tracks, but they hunted in some different spots and they ended up killing a couple birds with their little group. So I'm just coming in here to hunt the afternoon, maybe try to roost one back here. I've never been here, so just getting the lay of the land right here, right now. Listening out, but it'll be too dark for the camera probably, so I'll either turn it back on when I get to the truck, or I'll be talking to y'all tomorrow morning. Alright. Good morning, everybody. Camera's a little blurry and it's gonna be a little dark because I'm walking in, but it's like 5:15, 5:20. I don't have too far to walk in this morning, which is why I was able to wake up a little bit later. Anyways, I'm walking in. This is not the spot that I hunted yesterday and tried to roost a bird at. This is a different spot, but I'm trying to get in here. I'm actually a little hopeful because hopefully there's a turkey somewhere in here. Pretty sunrise, like 95% of the time out here. So I'm soaking wet now. Just went through some cypress to try to get around some thick palmettos, but with that rain this morning plus the dew, I mean, my pants, I might as well just gone and jumped in a creek. But well, I'm very glad that I at least started a walkout, especially with the camera problems, because it's sprinkling now. Well, I can use the GoPro, but yeah, it's pretty bad. This is way more than just a sprinkle like it was a second ago. Yeah, this is full on heavy rain. Well, if you've made it to this part of the video, I appreciate you watching the whole video. I know there wasn't a whole lot to look at or get excited about. I'm just putting this in post because I didn't really sum up the trip very well last year in these videos. All this footage is from my 2023 season. It's 2024 now, about to head back down to South Florida for the turkey opener down there. But you know, it was really rough last year, and it was even more rough the first year I went down there. First year I was going in blind, had no idea what to expect. Last year was the same way, kind of. I mean, I knew a little bit and had been to these places already, but still just super rough. Two polar opposite years. One was super wet, one was super dry. Learned a lot from each one. So, you know, now that I've kind of gotten a taste of both, I know what to do this year, regardless of what happens. But still, I didn't hear a single gobble last year. I heard one single gobble the first year, and I hunted 6-7 days the first year, and I was down there for 11 days and hunted 8 or 9 of them this year, or 2023. Saw one bird 2023, jumped him up while I was on a swamp buggy, hitching a ride out, but didn't ever lay eyes on a gobbler after that. Called up a hen or two, didn't get good footage of either of them, but I mean, it was just rough. But terrible footage, terrible video that I just made. But you know, I was there for a while and just wanted to make one Florida video just to, if somebody ends up watching this, there's, you know, you can kind of get a feel for the terrain. Just lots of cypress, lots of palmettos, you know, just some pretty yucky stuff depending on what how wet or how dry it is and where you're hunting. So know what to expect. Lots of walking. It's gonna be hot. Bring water, make sure you have plenty of water, and just, you know, expect to walk a lot. At least South Florida public land. I know it might be a little bit different in the North Zone, but I'm headed back down to Florida very soon here. If you're watching this video, I'm either headed down there, already down there scouting, or it's turkey season. Not too sure when these videos are gonna go public or whatever, but got a whole different game plan this year. Gonna be hunting with somebody that I met down there a couple years ago. We're teaming up. We're gonna try to get it done, but hopefully with both of us putting our heads together, we might finally hear some birds and see some birds. I'd just love to be hunting some birds instead of just walking aimlessly for 10, 11, 12 hours every day and not hearing or seeing anything. It definitely drains you. You're still happy and excited because it is turkey season and you are technically turkey hunting, but just not ever feeling like you're in the game can definitely drain your optimism. But try not to let that happen. It would be my biggest tip to you, because you know, you can't expect to go down there and kill a bird on the first day you're there. There's just, everybody's trying to do that, so it's just real hard. But you know, you go down a couple times, you're gonna learn and you're gonna fix your mistakes, things like that, and kind of know what to look for and what to do. So really excited for this year. We got a whole turkey trip planned, so y'all be on the lookout for my channel, and stay followed along because I'm going all over the place this year. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps the channel tremendously. You can find me, Spring Sojourner, on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, please go check out Mississippi Longbeards. It's an Instagram page that I'm dedicating to turkey hunting in Mississippi. So if you end up hunting in Mississippi, harvest a bird, send in a picture, tell us what county it is, and we'll post it on our page. Also, check out the video underneath if you want to keep watching the channel. And other than that, I'll see you next time.